Wisdom is knowing when to keep silent. Have you ever wondered why some people achieve success effortlessly while others struggle through life no matter how hard they try? What if the secret to happiness and success was already within you, but you just haven't discovered it yet? Imagine leading a life so meaningful that when you pass, people will mourn you, and when you're alive, they will long for your presence. A wise man does not speak unnecessarily. He understands the value of silence and the power of words, using them only when truly needed. A person who leaves wealth to his children is admirable, but even more so is the person who teaches his children earn and save money, imparting knowledge that will last beyond any inheritance. If peace is what you seek, learn to use your ears and eyes wisely. But keep your tongue restrained, for words once spoken cannot be taken back. Yes and no may be the shortest words, but they carry immense weight. They are deceptively simple, yet each requires careful thought before being uttered. Always choose the hardest path, the one that brings out the best in you, no matter the challenges it presents. If you wish to conquer the world, begin by softening your voice, for strength is found in gentleness. The person who points out your flaws is not your enemy, but your friend, for only a true friend will help you see your weaknesses so that you can improve. Remember, beauty does not always reside in physical appearance, but true beauty shines from goodness and character. Never rely on mere physical strength or wealth, as illness and poverty are unpredictable and can strike at any time. One sincere friend is worth more than 100 false friends, for sincerity is the foundation of trust and loyalty. The tongue is like a lion. If let loose, it can wound and cause great harm. A wise man takes time to think before he speaks, whereas a fool speaks without considering the consequences. The greatest act of nobility is forgiveness, for it requires strength and grace to let go of past wrongs. A graceful refusal is far more dignified than an empty promise. To fight against your own desires is the highest form of wisdom. Desire, when unchecked, can lead to ruin, but self-control brings peace and clarity. Time once lost can never be regained. So be patient and know that your persistence will eventually yield the rewards you seek. Smile even when your heart is heavy, for happiness is not defined by outward circumstances, but by your ability to endure and rise above them. If you succeed in misleading someone, do not be quick to label them a fool, but reflect on how deeply they trusted you. Lead a life that leaves a legacy of kindness and wisdom, so that people will mourn your passing and cherish your presence while you are still with them. Silence is the best response to a fool. It not only protects your peace, but also renders their words meaningless. Sorrow, when endured for too long, can age a person prematurely, making them weary before their time. As your wisdom grows, so too should your capacity for silence. For the wise know that sometimes the best way to respond is with nothing at all. Truth, though bitter, yields sweet results in the end, while falsehood may appear sweet, but leaves behind a poisonous effect. One who knows how to keep a secret holds the key to success, for discretion is a rare and valuable trait. The days of life pass as swiftly as clouds in the sky, so take every opportunity to do good while you can. Look within to recognize your own flaws, but also seek out the good in others. To be wise, learn the art of silence, just as you have learned the art of speech. A person who stumbles twice on the same stone is the greatest fool, for they have failed to learn from their past mistakes. Always beware of making 4 types of judgments. Never consider the noble to be foolish, the cunning to be wise, the murderer to be brave, or the rich to be a great person. The truly brave are those who can endure criticism with grace and without retaliation. At times, the truth is not bitter, but the manner in which it is conveyed can make it feel harsh. Life is sweet, but the poison of unguarded words can spoil it. Beware of the fool who respects his chains, for they are self-imposed limits on his freedom. Never do something you will regret, for the pain of regret is often far worse than the consequences of the original action. Sometimes delaying a decision is a form of foolishness, while a wise person acts in the right moment, understanding that timing is everything. Do not correct a fool, for it will only breed hatred. Correct a wise man, and he will appreciate your guidance. Learn to cope with difficulties rather than fighting against them, for constant resistance can destroy your peace of mind and character. An intelligent person understands that some people are simply not worth trusting. Do not believe the one who likes everything, the one who dislikes everything, or the one who seems detached from everything. Each of these types of people is hiding something, and their views are unbalanced. To know light, one must first experience darkness. Every new day presents an opportunity to change your life and to grow. Silence is the garden of thought, where the mind can cultivate wisdom. When you experience loss, remember the lessons it brings, for every setback carries with it a valuable teaching. The only true wealth in this world is knowledge, for without it, nothing else matters. A true hero is one who masters his own emotions, who conquers his anger and hatred. To find happiness, you must be the source of joy for others, for true contentment arises from selfless giving. If you are not reaching your goals, perhaps it is because your methods need to be reassessed. The beauty of life is found not in grand moments, but in the small, everyday details. If you seek wealth, seek first to solve the problems that others cannot solve. We all have a word that haunts us, yet. Yet is the word that holds us back from achieving our true potential. While money cannot buy happiness, its absence can certainly create unhappiness. Those who run from failure will find that success will run from them as well. I focus on improving my future, not dwelling on the past. For a laborer who works hard will never remain poor. Never buy what you cannot afford, for true wealth lies not in possessions, but in contentment. Hope in yourself is the only real secret to happiness. No one is born perfect, and all must learn from their mistakes. A wise person listens to his own heart, while a fool follows the crowd. What is possible for me is equally possible for you. Always listen to those who have already walked the path you're on, for their advice is invaluable. You can never learn if you believe you already know everything. Every task requires full focus and dedication, for the greatest achievements are born from the relentless pursuit of mastery. The world sees success, but it rarely sees the countless hours of hard work that go into it. No one is calling you crazy. Perhaps you are not thinking big enough. The only true losers in life are those who are afraid of losing, for they never take the risk necessary to achieve greatness. The greatest burden we carry is the lack of self-confidence, for it is this that holds us back from all we are capable of. Caring for others gives us purpose and meaning, for it is the foundation of all human happiness. The mind plays a powerful role in shaping our lives, for it is capable of both destroying and improving everything we hold dear. Pain is inevitable, but it is also transformative. Absorb it, learn from it, and turn it into wisdom. As time moves forward, embrace the changes it brings, but never let your power be surrendered to another. If you care too much about what others think, you will remain a prisoner of their opinions. To grow, find teachers who can guide you, and beware of those who speak only of others, for they are hollow inside. Take one step every day towards your goal, for no one becomes successful overnight. We learn to walk by falling down, but if we never fall, we will never know how to rise. Thank you for walking this small journey with us. If you find it meaningful, please consider liking and sharing to help spread these good values to many more souls.